Hey guys, this is Bobby here. I'm doing some news and a prediction for the city of Final Fantasy Acro Global. And mind you, the prediction part is because Global is going to get a character before JPG. So the prediction whole thing will be at the very end of this video. So I do want to go over a few things here in the news section of the game. So we're getting a maintenance from, once I get the times here. So starting from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. UTC on the 30th of January. So this is going to include information for Interlude as well as varying other co-ops and other events coming up. So I'm looking forward to that. So, and the reason why I did mention Interlude here is there because any moment now, starting 31st of January at 2 a.m. BTC, we are getting Interlude for the main story, which will introduce us to Kate Shi. And yes, I am pronouncing this correctly. I did do the research before ahead of time. So there's also going to be a special set of Grand Ward from the Woods co-op quest with another Beat That token chair. So we're going to get tokens to exchange for various items here. So I'm looking forward to what's coming up once the interlude and the updates occur. However, in order to get into interlude, you need to clear Chapter 11 ahead of time. So fortunately for me, I'm done with both the normal and hard mode for all of Season 1. So I'm looking forward to doing this when it comes around. However, I do want to mention here that when it comes to getting to Chapter 11, you do need to have Ace, Seymour, and Steven recruited to do that. So, with that being said, we are going to get into Kate Shi's pitch. And this is Toy Soldier and Long Dance. With Toy Soldier, you have a base, you use Council 5. And with Long Dance, you have the base, use Council 3. And when it comes to these two particular moves, this does rely on how many books the part has. So the more books, the more potent the ability is. Then once you get his beard, you very much start with the B+ version. So this is one of those like you have to rely on the number of books. And then when it comes to crystal passives here, the 55 crystal passive for Toy Soldier extension is what it just showed you. And the information you see here, along with Long Dance and the level 60 crystal passive, is you can get additional use of Long Dance. And with Long Dance, and it comes with cheerful gift, restores HP and bravery resists attack. So, for me, will I be fully on this banner or not? And here's the thing I found out when I was scrolling down. So this particular banner is Kate Shi, Warrior Light and Yellow. Warrior Light will or should be getting his EX weapon with this very banner. Now, because Pinello is on this banner, aka the Troll, and there's one particular unit I'm still saving up for. I do need to pass on this because I got very lucky with Realm's banner. I just do not want to risk my RNG and luck with the banner I'm saving for. So this is sadly I have to pass. And then I do want to mention here that when it comes to Interlude, we're also going to get the red weapon token. So for me, like I said, I can always go after the sheets stuff with the tokens that way. So that way I don't have to worry about using my resources, all that stuff. So, and then also in addition to the red weapon tokens, we're getting varying types of goodies like armor tokens, gens, raw tickets, all that good stuff. And then sometime between the end of this month and the end of February, we are going to get some other goodies like 6 straight 10 plus 1 draws, 2 head standards, which is the big way of the 60 weeklies. Or that could be on top of that, so yeah, I'm looking forward to see what's going to come up in the coming weeks, in all honesty. So, we're going to end, like I said, we're going to end this on the predictions part because, like I said, the Twitch stream has given us a glimpse of what was going to get before GP. And then the way I'm going to help explain this is through the crystal passes, the crystal straight passes. So, the character that Global will be gaining for JP is Beatrix from Final Fantasy IX. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to predict not so much the abilities, but more so the crystal color she's probably going to come in and why. So we have here red, blue, green, yellow, black, and white. So the reason why I'm saying this right now is because her kid, she's a bit of a paladin. She can hit like no one's business, but she can also heal easily. Because you look at somebody like Paladin Stathel, which is coming later this year, as opposed to Beatrix. Beatrix can actually use Curaga. With Paladin Stathel, he can only use as much as Cura, or Cure 2, and Curaga being Cure 3. So, I'm going to go remove all. I'm going to reveal the first color I don't think she's going to be a part of, and the reason why. So the first one I don't think she's going to be a part of is yellow. So the reason why that is that with the upcoming debut of Evernew Faye from Final Fantasy 13, Faye is a part of the Yellow Crystal family. The Yellow Crystal family, in my opinion, has the most talent. You have people there who can do whatever you want them to do. We have Stumpy who can heal his attack. We have Lily said, I was going to say Allison, I was like, okay, I know which move it is. Lily said she actually is a buffer with the attack, with the HP attack. Twist is she actually does have an HP attack move, but she can turn delay turns like no one's business. Lightning, she's the turn. She has ways of dishing HP damage. With Ramsa, he's consolation prize for Kate Sheep. With Stola has one very special ability, and that's the ability to revive with her EX weapon. So the fact that there's so much talent with the Yellow Crystal family and the upcoming debut of Fang for Final Fantasy 13, which is either going to be February or March, it would not make sense to put Beatrix with the yellows, because if Beatrix and Fang are like back to back, and they're both yellow, you will be forced to choose. Will you choose Beatrix or will you choose Fang? And Fang is part of the Jason meta, so there's something we do need to keep in mind with that. So, go back here, we're going to remove the yellow, because that's going to be, no way she's going to be yellow. The next color she definitely will not be is black. Now, the thing is with black, shares the same thing with yellow in the sense of the number of people in the school. And this also has a decent amount of people, like, you can actually use in various situations. Namely, Noctis, once you get to his rework at 7070, Center with his 7070 and rework, Schwab with his rework and eventual 7070, Edie with his rework and eventual 7070, she had Toto with her eventual 7070 and rework, and Kefka with his HP silent and eventual 6060 and later on 7070, as well as that. Just talent is a decent amount, and Beatrix's kit will not suffice here at all. So, now that's done, so we know that she probably won't be yellow, she probably won't be black. Will she be green, blue, red, or white? So, one color she probably won't be is red. And again, it shares the same problem with yellow and black. The talent is there. And plus you have a lot of people. Chat, he recently came out with Chapter 11. It won't be too long before he gets the 66 in the week. And it'll say he becomes a beast at 77. Joshua becomes insane with the 60-60 as he has. It remains to be seen with his 77. Erin is something else with her 70-70 as well as the rework. She becomes very versatile and sets up what she does as a pure healer. And Vonnie is pretty much a badass. Right now at 60-60, I can only imagine his 70-70 will be better. So the fact there's already 14 people here, it would not make sense for Beatrix to be at Red. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna go over. So now we know she's probably not gonna be yellow. She's probably not gonna be black. She probably won't be red. So you now have blue, green, and white. So another one she probably will not be is green. Now the reason why she probably won't be green is that this is quite talented. This is quite a talented bunch for what they do, and this is a tank heavy group, in my opinion, because you have 3 of your tanks here in the same family. Celeste, although she's a magic tank, and you have Snow and Groove are physical damage tanks. Now to help support this, you also have damage dealers and really packs a punch here. You have Taro, aka Mago Yo. She has almost her entire kit in HP damage syndrome. Outside of the brave attack, it's just she deals HP damage however she feels like. With Fresh, it's like you need to set up in order to pull off her HP attacks. Same thing in a sense for Build a Mesh. Around here is actually a bit of a support person, so I do not think it's going to be much of a good idea to have Beatrix in green because you have a good amount of talent as well as the number of people in this family already. So now we have the 2 final colors, blue and white. These 2 don't have as many characters in their respective pools as the other 4. However, one of them has a decent amount of talent, the other one not so much. So, and then I was thinking about this one a little bit while longer than usual. So, after a good amount of time deliberating, and the color sheet probably will not be is white. Because if you look here, there are 13 individuals who are of the white crystal family. This is the closest thing you'll get to a healer's paradise. However, you do have some offense with Sarah, Lion, and Craig. And to some extent, Fury. But this is because it's a bit of a healer's area. You probably won't see Beatrix here because, yes, she's a paladin, but something tells me her kit's not going to fit with what the white crystals are capable of too. Which is a more convincing reason why she will probably be blue. Now, you have characters here in this particular family that what they do doesn't correspond with the crystal color. It's because with Maria, she's a bit of a sage. She can excel with both offense and defense, especially with her magic. With Ash, she's a bit of a hybrid. Magic damage as well as physical damage. She also has elements of bully and thunder. Kyle is a thunder person. And with Rocket, you can say that he's more of the dark element. So, and because there's 12 people here in this family, and what Beatrix is capable of doing, she's probably going to be a blue. And with that being said, I'm going to reset this back to what it was before. And that way I can end it like this. So for Beatrix, I think she's going to be a blue because you don't have as many people in that family as the rest. And her kid might be closer to that than the rest. And I will catch you on the flip side.